And here we are in Canajoharie, New York, in a concerted effort to keep right, chasing merchandise for the elusive, soon-to-be-restored dummy light. A vintage traffic light of yore that has caused many accidents and controversies in this town, but is still beloved by the local denizens. Here at Lee's Christmas Corner, there is dummy light merch galore, and we're going to find some today. You are watching Peak Merch. And again, you know, we might be waiting for the dummy light to come back, but this is something that the Canajo residents are super proud of. It's right out here in the roundabout, or it will be when it comes back, and they've got the shirts to prove it. So it's just a matter of time. It was supposed to be April, but now it's looking like late summer, early fall. And I've been informed it's not actually a roundabout or a rotary, but it's a multi-way stop intersection. That's the technical term. Anyway, you can promote the dummy light and where it will be at the multi-stop intersection with this awesome Canajo tote bag, here being modeled by my friend, the polar bear. Out of season, happy in the AC, I'm sure. Next to the Bear's Den. And while the dummy light restoration awaits certain permits and electricians and municipal ordinances and all that good stuff, Lee's Place is keeping it real here with the Cat's Meow shelf sitter merch, including a Keep Right dummy light, Cat's Meow of its own. And this is Lee's Place actually here in its own Cat's Meow shelf sitter. There's the Electric Light Co. There's some more buildings from town. I've also got some Keep Right tea towels with the dummy light on here. Everything is ready to go for when this thing comes back. There's Canajo in the 1880s. I love this dummy light Keep Right model they've got too. Pretty cool. Good stuff. Love this little scale model of the dummy light too. Good for your desk or your home office. Keep right. That is indeed a good motto to live by. And apparently there's only one or two of these dummy lights in the country. So it's for good reason that Canajo is celebrating its history, and for good reason why there's an effort to bring it back, even though some people are lame and scared of the classics. I really love this throw pillow for the dummy light. A good reminder to go slow. And Lee's, which is working on the restoration efforts for the dummy light, actually put its own branding on the back of the pillow here, so you can get a little history there. First installed at the intersection of Montgomery Church and Mohawk Streets in 1926. Yeah, so this is called a pedestal traffic light. And yeah, a historical gem, I would agree. Let's see what else we can find. And here in Lee's Christmas Corners, my hometown section, you've got a lot more cool ornaments. This would not be a Christmas shop without them. There's the West Hill School circa 1893. There's a nice dummy light ornament. There's a slogan I will not read. And then there's another awesome dummy light ornament too. Tons of good stuff all around here for you dummy light enthusiasts. Here we are actually at the intersection where the dummy light will go. I just heard some cars honking. It's bedlam here. This nice lady's waiting to cross. This stop sign's doing light up dances. Clearly, this intersection is sorely in need of some sort of historic light solution. So, you know, sometimes history isn't just about ephemera or nostalgia. There's a real utility to it. And I think my friends and I are really all rooting for this town to get the dummy light back. There's a big vertically shaped hole at this intersection where the dummy light should go. So time will tell. And hey, when I say that the dummy light is really an icon of Canajoharie, I'm not really fibbing. I mean, this is the Keep Right Cafe, so named for the famous direction on the dummy light, but it's also a great cafe right next to the old Gravy Master factory that will be closing. In fact, Keep Right does a great panini called the Gravy Master that features Gravy Master as its sauce. But they've also got some nice merch with the logo. Another cardboard cutout replica of the dummy light adorns the entrance. And yeah, here we are at the Keep Right Cafe, closed for the holiday weekend. And we're here at the world famous Canajoharie Iroquois Lanes with a friend of the channel, Tim. And Tim's telling us about a hack he knows. This man wins at the claw machine every time. Oh, and this isn't one of those claw machines, by the way, where everybody wins. This is what he won today. Look at that, friend. What can you share with us about your strategy, Tim, for aspiring claw machine enthusiasts?
Yeah, I'm happy to share. I can't really share much about the strategy because that is a secret method that's been developed over years. But you can go to my website and sign up for my training video.
Everyone's got something to promote here, you know. I tell you.
I find it as a really interesting just finding claw machines, you know, around the world, seeing the content, their prizes. Really, the art of winning toys from the claw machine. First thing, you got to know your machine, and you got to know your prize. And it's all about the ratios of claw to toy weight. Here we got a really, I would say, low quality toy, but high quality win every time.
Thank you, Tim. And we were so overwhelmed with the abundance of Canajoharie Dummy Light Peak merch that we decided to cool off with a dip at Boiling Point, I believe it's called.
Not really. This is the Boiling Pots.
Boiling Pots, and I'm here with Sam the Gray, as he's affectionately known. He's coming over to give us a little tour, a little history of the Dummy Light. Now, Sam, I understand that there's actually a decent amount of controversy about the Dummy Light. Not everybody is a fan. Not everybody is buying the merch. Why is that?
So, people ask, what is the Dummy Light? I really think the Dummy Light is like like the quintessential symbol of a small town's dedication to quaintness and charm, no matter how impractical. Because no matter which way you slice it, the Dummy Light is impractical. It's been hit by like a bunch of different semi-trucks. It's not, the people who are against it were arguing it doesn't meet DOT regulations, so the town can't get insurance and all these various different things for it that are like, you know, problems in the bookkeeping and this and that, and trucks hit it and they gotta fix it and they gotta repair it, it costs money and all this, but in the end it's just like, there's so few Dummy Lights left in the country, and it's like this thing that's like very, very special for the Canajoharie. And honestly, that intersection's a mess anyway, no matter which way you do it.
The intersection we saw.
Yeah, we were there earlier today, you know, right there by Lee's Christmas Corner. And so yeah, it was like a big argument in the town last year, but the pro Dummy Light side won out. They said they were going to put it back. They said it was coming back in April. The date they gave for it was actually April 1st, which I thought was going to be like an April Fool's joke, which it turns out it was, because now it's July. We still have no Dummy Light.
Right. They
say it's still coming. They say they're trying to put the things together to make it happen. Personally, I'll believe it when I see it. But I'm really hoping it comes back soon, because it's like a very unique and special thing about Canajoharie.
And what I love about some small towns is that sometimes nostalgia, kitsch, and fun trumps practicality and utility.
Exactly. You know, it's a small town. It's like a small town. It's like a small downtown area that doesn't really make a lot of sense in this day and age. There's lots of things about it, but it's really nice. It's a really beautiful town. It's got a lot going for it. It's kind of a town that, you know, a lot of people overlook when you're thinking about upstate New York, but I think it's a very special place.
One of the lost great American towns, you could argue, former home of Gravy Master product.
Right. Yeah. But yeah. Before you go, let me tell you a little bit about the boiling pots here, because you can put it at the beginning if you want to.
Sure.
So this is actually what the town of Canajoharie is named after. The word Canajoharie is Iroquois for the pot that washes itself.
Huh.
So these are natural geological features where small stones like the ones that MK is stacking over there, they get trapped in these eddies, and over thousands of millions of years, they carve out these big round deep, very, very deep pots. Deep enough you can jump into them. And they're great for swimming in. So this was like a very special place for the indigenous people of the area. And then, you know, we came in and built the town of Canajoharie, but it's still a nice place to go out and enjoy nature, cool off on a hot summer day like this.
Nothing like swimming on a hot summer day with your good friends and looking at some merch. We're grateful to be here. Okay.
Wow.
And that's Tim of Crane Game fame. Say that 5 times fast. After a hot day of gaming, even a strapping man needs to cool off with some Canajo pots. So I want to thank you for coming with us on this different Peak Merch style vlog. It's not all roller coasters and ephemera, friends. Sometimes there's some local history for good measure. But we're grateful to be here with our friends in Canajoharie, New York, and learning a lot about the dummy light, an icon, one of the last of its kind in America, soon to be restored, and of course, with a fair amount of merch to go with it. This has been Juss, and you are watching Peak Merch. Take care.